and people came to know Christ. So if God had a plan for that blind beggar, He certainly has one plan for you. And I can assure you that this plan, actually His plan, is custom-made to fit you personally. Nobody else has one just like it. Each one of us will be having our own unique opportunities, unique resources, unique ways, unique means of doing the will of God. And since it was like custom made for you, it is the very best plan that you can possibly follow. You see, God never made another human being just like you, di ba? We mentioned earlier, there are more than 7 billion people. And each one is unique. Kahit po yung kambal even the twins, however identical they are, there is still a difference. There is something unique that makes each one distinguishable. You are unique and distinct in all of His creation. And since He made you, He is the only one who knows you perfectly and completely. He knows you better than you know yourself. Therefore, He is the only one who can intelligently formulate a plan for your life that will utilize all of your potential to its optimum advantage. God knows your abilities and He knows your weaknesses. So, God is always balanced. Ano po? He knows your strength, He knows your weaknesses. Oh Lord, you have examined my heart and know everything about me. He knows that some of the things you think are your strength may really be limitations. And some of the things you think are liabilities are the very things which He can use to great power. So just as He made you, He also constructed a plan that is tailored to your personality and abilities. His plan has to be better than anything you could ever devise. So even if you search, kahit mag-research kayo and you lay out the best plan for yourself, still, at the end, it is God's plan which is the best for you. He not only knows you, He also knows the future. Most of us want our lives to go well, and we know that the decisions we make will have something to do with that. Also, we want to make things to go well for the ones we dearly love. And we know that our decisions will also affect them. So we lay our plans and make our choices on the basis of what we think will be the best for all concerned. But unfortunately, we do not. We do not always know what will be best because we do not know the future. As Jeremiah put it out, "Oh Lord, I know it is not within the power of man to map his life and plan his course." This is a very powerful verse. "Oh Lord, I know it is not within the power of man to map his life and plan his course." We really do not know how things are going to turn out ultimately, but God does. He knows. He knows. He knows us, and He knows all the possible consequences of every alternative way we can choose. So it makes no sense to choose any plan but His plan. So, sa ating pong buhay, even if we are, let's say, traveling in a dense forest, in a jungle, maybe in a remote city, or in a desert, wherein you don't know the next step. Now, the foolish thing to do is to get away or to move away from your group or from your guide. Di ba ba? Our guide is the Lord. We cannot depart from Him. He knows the way. He can lead you to safety. And it is even more foolish for any of us to try to make our own path through life. Our divine guide knows the way. Following His plan will bring success and satisfaction to us and great glory to Him. So going back to my timeline, it is, I would say it is a colorful one after seeing all of these years happen before my very own eyes. It's an enjoyable ride. But you see, I find it unworthy. Unworthy because I am a sinner, I am selfish, and I always tend to sin, no matter what. So it's a sinful timeline. So I'm so engaged with the world. This is the world. I'm so engaged with the world. It seems so, it seems so inseparable. But all I just wanted to do is just to finish the course. Tapusin ko lang yung course na yun. Kasi parang nandyan na eh. But I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. God has given me so much, but I don't know how long. Actually, this meter, so I reached 47. It can extend way until 100. I don't know what's the Lord's plan. Maybe tomorrow that's it. We all don't know. Maybe one day it will say game over. Kalas, finito. And God is there to draw me back. So you see, when the good thing about God, because He made our life. So He gave us life. He let us enjoy life with others and with our loved ones, family, and all the people around us. Places, time, everywhere, everything. Because we are there, we enjoyed it. But the same God who gives life is also the taker of life. Do you know what?
Amen.
So after all this, He will say, Kalas, finito. Come back. So, if your life is as per God's will, doon po ang balik po sa kingdom of God. Yung ating pong illustration. This is the kingdom of God who gave you grace. And also, it will take you back. So how do we ensure that I'm getting so emotional? Maybe some water. How do we ensure that this is our path? That it is God's will that we are living, and after all this course, He will draw us back because we belong to Him. So what must I do to be saved? What must I do to be saved? How do I avail of this wonderful plan? Because it's a privilege that God made us, and He mapped out everything in our lives. So that when the course is finished, you can say that, praise God, we can go back to the verse of Paul saying, I have fought a good fight, I have finished my course. So this was at the time that he was being martyred. Ano po? It's a difficult life. Oh. Thank you so much. Nakakamiss itong si Brother Fernando. napakasipag ng kapatid.